Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I know I've been a little bit lackluster with bringing you the content. If you can't tell by my voice, I'm still very sick. It's kind of like what they consider like post-covina is what I call it, since we can't say the actual C word, where I'm having a lot of breathing issues. I'm wheezing and it is not fun, but that does not mean I am not staying up to date with all this Vanderpump news, which I am, and I will be bringing it out to you. So this podcast was actually put out on the 26th, and it is from Sofia, who is a friend of Lala. And Sofia Franklyn, she's a character. I actually enjoyed watching this podcast, and I know you will too. So this is why I wanted to get it out to you right away. I do have a couple other videos that I'm working on. It's more of a combined podcast where I put 3 different podcasts into one, where I definitely cut it up with all the great parts just for you guys, so we didn't have to listen to all the boring crap in it. And you get all the juicy details, all the juicy news and tea from the Vanderpump rules and what's been happening. The next video that's going to come out is, yes, a week behind, but that's because I've been working on it while being sick. So I hope you enjoy this. I know you will, and please be patient and send your good vibes and prayers to me, because I want to get rid of this sickness so bad. It is killing me. It really is. But I love you guys. Thank you for watching, and let's get into it. Let's watch our Lala.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Sleuts. Welcome to Sofia with an F. I am so excited because I'm recording from WTF Media Studios in Los Angeles. This is my first time here. It's dope-ish. And subscribe. I'm going to leave it at that. Subscribe. I am joined by one of my besties and friend of the show, Lala Kent, star of Vanderpump Rules. Lala,
she's a star, honey.
Star of Vanderpump. Lala and I are laughing because if you can't tell by my voice, we're not exactly, I mean, I can't speak for you, Lala, but I'm not like on my A game.
I'm not either.
But me at like my B game is everyone else at their A game. You know what I'm saying?
I love you. That's how I feel about myself too.
Right?
Yeah.
That's all it is.
I'm like, me at my lowest is everyone else at their best.
Exactly. I'm sure people love that. So I haven't seen you in a minute and I want to catch up with you and talk about your life. But I'm sure you've noticed there's a lot of fucking shit happening with Vanderpump Rules right now.
Never heard of it.
CNN is talking about it.
Yeah?
Why? I mean, no offense, like best show on television, I love it, but it's fucking crazy.
I think it's because everyone was talking about it, and like if you can't beat them, you have to join them.
Mm-hmm.
So when the entire nation is fixated on one thing happening, then you have no choice but to cover it.
Right? And
right?
How many times have you talked about this?
A lot.
A lot.
But mostly because I can't shut up. I talk about it on my social media. I talk about it to you guys.
You talk about it even off air.
Yeah. And then when I close my eyes, I stop talking about it. And then when I wake up, I talk about it
You
again.
talk about it. But on this episode, you're going to drop some shit that no one's ever heard before. For someone who does not watch the show and has no idea what the fuck we're talking about, how would you break it down for them?
Okay, I would tell them that it is about a group of people who have known each other for 10 plus years. And in that group of people, everyone's best friends, and then they fuck each other behind their best friends' backs. That's how the show started, and that is how it still is. And even though our jobs look different, like we are still that level of crazy.
Right. Best friends fucking each other is
Behind
behind
everyone's backs.
I think, yeah. That's the best reality television there is.
I feel like it makes you feel good about your own life.
Honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, because I watched every single episode before this, and I was like, damn, I guess my friends are like, I have like some pretty good, loyal friends around me. I have good people in my circle.
Right.
After watching it.
I don't know. I think I should come around them and then I'll be the judge, because apparently I'm like Miss Cleo and I just know.
You know? Okay, so I feel like the main thing that's happened is this girl named Raquel.
Yes.
Hooked up with a guy named Tom Sandoval who was in an 8-year relationship. 9.
Yes.
And Raquel is friends with
Ariana,
who is the girlfriend of said guy.
Yes.
The thing is none of this is disclosed like on the actual show.
No, we had a full like regular filming schedule that I believe was 10 weeks. And that entire time there was obviously a line that was crossed that led up to an affair, right? No one just like all of the sudden walks into a room with someone and they decide to fuck. Like, no, there's obviously text messages that are exchanged at some point. Maybe you got a little touchy-feely, then you fuck, right? I feel like it's intense because you're gonna watch the season play out and you're gonna watch Raquel pretend like she's interested in Tom Schwartz.
It's insane.
It's such a mind fuck. And this has never happened on our show. I don't know if it's happened on other shows, but where a season wraps, storylines are done, and then something happens where you don't just discuss it at the reunion, but they pick cameras back up to add on to a season that's already airing.
Oh my
and being
God.
edited.
Watching all of like the current episodes and her making out with Tom Schwartz, who is not, let's call them Schwartz and Sandoval.
Perfect.
I feel like this shit can get so fucking
It gets so
confusing. It's
confusing.
insane. She is hooking up with Sandoval. That's not broadcasted on the show. But then on the show, she makes out with Schwartz.
Right.
Which I
And she's
hated that
sitting,
shit.
It was so gross. It was so gross. And there were, not only was the kiss gross, it gave like very creepy, awkward vibes.
Okay, I was dying when she goes, "Can we make out?" Like she goes up to Tom Schwartz and says, "Can we make out?"
Oh my God.
Who
Yeah, at the
never
bar.
have you ever had a dude come up to you and say, "Can we make out?"
No.
And that's what's so
No.
crazy.
And
I'm
I've
not,
never said that to
No.
anybody either.
maybe in like middle school, like can we make out? Maybe, which is so weird because Raquel to me, and this is not me just like dragging her because I'll let you do that if you want to do that. I mean, I probably will too. Me contradicting myself so fucking hard in less than a millisecond. I really thought that girl was 21 by the way she acts.
Yeah, she seems very young. I mean, she's 28 and to me, like, how old are you, Soph?
30.
Okay, so she's not much younger than you
No.
or myself. But I feel like once you hit like 25 is when there's something that happens. I think like the frontal lobe is fully developed at that
right.
point in time where there is a shift. So I think anything that happens after 25 and you're still acting like a Sandoval or a Raquel, like something needs to happen. You're either hardwired differently where you're just a fucking lost cause, which is how I feel Sandoval is.
Okay.
I don't feel like there's any helping him. Or you're like a Raquel where there's been a lot of things that have happened to you in your past that maybe you haven't dealt with properly and it manifests itself into something like this, where you're not exactly aware of, I don't know, fucking your best friend's man. Like you don't know that is probably not okay. So yes, for 28, I feel like she should know better. She's not 21.
Right.
Because we've all done crazy shit on the show. We've all fucked each other. We've all been degenerates. The problem is that when Sandoval wants to pull out the history books about what we've all done, because he does that constantly,
Okay.
you don't get to do that. We're bringing up your past because you are this person still today. So your past is very much living in the present with your actions.
Right.
Am I making sense?
Yes. Like
Okay.
you have done some fucked up shit
We
in
all
your
have.
past.
Yes.
And you've taken action and you've grown and now you behave differently.
Right. My mouth is still super drunk often, but like my actions are on point.
Right.
Yeah.
You are sober. Lala is, but your mouth is not.
No, my mouth goes crazy.
And your pussy isn't either. I am just like so fucking intrigued by this whole thing because it really does seem like Raquel, Sandoval, and even Schwartz, I would say they're like stuck in a time warp where they didn't grow up.
Like Peter Pan's.
Why though? And I mean, I guess you just explained it. I thought it had something to do with maybe being on reality television.
No, can I tell you what I think it is?
What?
I think because it's fun to be like young and super drunk and like living in that frat boy or like sorority house type of state of mind, right? Like I got it. It's the funnest. Schwartzy, I feel, is having a really hard time letting that go.
Okay.
Like he still wants that lifestyle. And that's great. But like if you're going to have that lifestyle, you cannot go and get married.
Yeah.
Like keep that shit to yourself, right?
Right.
Sandoval, I feel like he's kind of the same way as Schwartz, but we've crossed into like a little bit of a difference. And this is why. He literally had the chick who was like totally down to not get married, totally down to not have kids. Like none of these responsibilities that most people take on as they grow up, right? Like you can't live in Peter Pan world if you want to get married and have kids. It's not fair to your partner. Ariana was so fucking chill.
Yeah.
That she was like, go do you.
Be Peter Pan.
Be Peter Pan. All I'm asking is like, maybe give me a date night once in a while.
Yeah.
And he still fucking did this. So that's why I feel like his is like a real issue where he needs maybe a lobotomy or something.
Yeah, I completely.
Isn't that where they remove your brain and replace it or something?
They stick something up your nose and then scramble like the front of your brain. I think that could be effective for him. Or like electric shock therapy. I'm going to give Schwartz props.
Okay, tell me why.
I think he's kind of pathetic.
Oh.
Like just some of his behavior.
I'm going to give Schwartz props. I think he's kind of pathetic.
A lot of his behavior has been pathetic, and you and I both love Katie. I'm not going to say Team Katie because that's like bullying, but also Team Katie.
Is that bullying?
I don't really give a fuck.
I cannot keep up with what is and what isn't either anymore.
But we are both Team Katie. I think he's just like a little bit of a pussy. A lot of it. He will not he will not stand up for anything. He just wants everything. He's Switzerland, everything neutral.
Can I tell you what's so fucked up about this though?
What?
Is when the Katie thing happened and she was talking to him about, don't make out with anyone in the friend group. Then I'm telling Schwartz, not only Schwartz, the entire group saying, at this point in time, you have to pick a side, all right? If you choose to hang out with my ex, great, but you're fucking dead to me. And certain people in the group thought that it was so unfair. They could not fathom it. Cut to where we are now.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone feels guilty that they were, cheering the Schwartz and Raquel thing on.
Why
People
now?
are forcing to take sides. If you hang out with Sandoval, great, but you're fucking dead to me.
Mm-hmm.
It's just so interesting how when you suddenly get to experience things firsthand, that wow, you're handling it in the same way that I did,
right?
Minus the very dark shit and like custody battle. So now can you understand why I said Schwartz to, it goes
pick
back.
Me or
pick a fucking lane. I don't even care which one it is. But don't sit here and say, well, it was only pickleball. It wasn't personal. It is fucking personal.
It is so fucking personal.
It's not personal to you, but it's personal to me. It's personal to Ariana because these two men did us very fucking dirty.
Yeah. I feel like that's common sense.
Why do I get so triggered?
No, I feel like that is common
sense. Looking at Jess like, validate what I'm saying, bitch. Smile and laugh.
Smile and laugh. No, I feel like it makes complete sense if you are best friends with someone and someone has done them dirty, you no longer associate yourself with that fucking person.
No.
Easy.
It's very easy. And you can sit there and be like, well, if I went through this, because Schwartz and Sandoval love throughout the season, they love to say, if you wanted to go and be with Katie Sandoval, like I would wish you guys well. Of course you would, because you ain't got no balls.
Zero balls. That's why I call him a pussy.
What normal person would be like, you're my best friend and you're fucking my ex-wife now, but it's all good. No.
Nobody. But is that just like reality television shit? But him hanging out with Randall, like he wasn't part of the show. Like Schwartz did not need to play pickleball with your ex. There was no reason for it.
No reason at all.
If you are in the friend group, I could see how it would be a little bit more difficult. Or no, you're like, fuck it, no pickling.
No, I said it very first episode.
Mm-hmm.
At some point in time, you have to stand for something.
Yeah. Which was like his biggest issue with Katie. Well, one of.
Pretty much the biggest issue. Besides him making out with people that weren't Katie. Yes, that was a huge issue. Like, how hard is it to pick my side?
He would make out with people?
Yeah. He was a little creeper with the making out.
But it was just
while they were married. Just make out.
I hate that. Fuck you.
We've talked about this before.
You
said that the making out you'd be fine with, but like the sex is, like the cheating is hard to come back from. Then you also said you've cheated on every boyfriend. And I said, this is something we need to look into.
Okay, so thank you for putting me in my place. I really appreciate it. And I am going to take full accountability for my actions. Yes, I have cheated in every relationship. Actually, not this past one.
Sophia Tattoo Man?
Not this past one. What I meant by that is if my husband made out with a girl and he came to me and he confessed to me and groveled at my feet or whatever, I would be fucking furious. I would probably be able to get over it.
What?
If he fucked someone, no.
Well, that's what's coming next, Sophia.
Is it?
Yes.
You let them do the makeout and then it's like the blowjobs next. And
yes. And by the way, if he's coming to you being like, we just made out. Schwartzy, I give a pass to because I just don't think that he like enjoys having sex that much.
Oh, okay.
You know?
Right. I could see that.
But most dudes, if he's coming to you, especially if he's with you, he a freak, right?
Yeah.
If he's coming to you, he's telling you half the story. He's a fucking liar.
True. That's true.
And he's probably listening to this podcast being like, oh, she's going to, good for you for being honest.
Actually,
he's going to keep the fact that he got his dick wet.
You know what? Making out, touching another woman, not acceptable under any circumstances, fine. But would you actually go through a divorce over a fucking makeout?
Yes. I'm done with you. Get the fuck out of my life.
Done like that?
Done.
Bye.
Done.
Okay. Both points are very valid.
Done.
But
I'm also very wounded.
Yeah. Very, very. So he did that with people, whatever. This is where I'm going to give him props.
Okay, give him props.
Schwartz knew right away to Raquel was not it.
After they kissed, he was like, no, there's no chemistry.
Even before that. I feel like she was all over him and he was like, this bitch is not my...
But how sick that Raquel was basically pretending to be all over Schwartz to throw off the fact that she was
fucking his best friend.
Well, like entertaining the idea of fucking Sandoval.
Okay, see, I didn't know if that was a real thing.
Yes, that was a real thing.
So that was, I didn't know that. So that is like for sure factual.
Have they admitted that? No.
Okay.
But again, I'm a fucking genius, all right? I've seen some dark shit the past year and a half.
Yes.
I see the way these snakes move.
Uh-huh.
I watched it. I called this before anybody else even thought a thing about it. I said the way that Raquel and Sandoval are moving, the interaction, something is off. And
like,
it was.
What were the signs? Tell me.
Okay, can I be totally honest with you?
Yeah.
You're going to think I'm a weirdo. Originally, there was nothing. It was only my gut being like, this feels weird. This feels weird. Something's wrong. Then little things would happen that people would tell me about. Like, Sandoval and Raquel went to Sandoval's show in Sonoma and she didn't post about it. And I'm like, that's fucking weird. There's a scene coming up that obviously I think this will air before, but there is a scene coming up where they show this party that we went to and something very innocent where you would think nothing of it. I was like, that's weird. These are like confirming what my gut is telling me.
Yeah.
And also I was looking at their friendship and the way that they would talk about each other and how they were best friends on top of drinking all the time together. And the last time that I had a friendship like that with a dude, it was James Kennedy and we slept together.
Yes. Which I would like to bring up because there's a scene where Raquel says, she kind of tries to throw it in your face and say something about you hooked up with James while she was with James.
Yeah.
And you were with Randall.
Yeah.
And what do you have to say like about that?
That one's very nuanced because the separation, he was separated, right? And I kept telling him, you know, I'm being labeled these things. When is a divorce happening? When is it finalized? So I had said to him, you know, like when your divorce is
finalized,
good, like you know where to find me. We would still speak, we were still dating or whatever, but I went out and I fucked more than just James Kennedy. I was banging anything and everybody who I thought was like good looking.
Okay.
Until the divorce was over.
Got it.
So to me, which by the way, even now, like there was no separation that was happening with Randall. Like he was literally trying to work on his marriage until January of 2017. 2017. Okay.
Stop.
I found this out obviously after I had left him.
Right.
So you can't cheat on a married person.
That's fair.
With James's situation, I was watching him, like Raquel was just a name. She lived, a girl in Sonoma who was going to college out there. I was watching him hook up with a lot of other people. So he was calling her his girlfriend, but like I was literally watching him like suck face with multiple chicks.
Yeah.
All the time.
So you didn't take it seriously.
I didn't take any of it seriously. And we were like young.
Right.
Young
and
and
also
drunk.
you guys were like, yeah, drinking, right?
If people don't understand the difference, like this is a 9-year relationship. They had a home together. She froze her eggs. He was going to fertilize.
When you're talking about the current situation.
Sandoval and Ariana.
Yeah.
There's a huge fucking difference.
Yeah. Right.
Like we're talking about real life grown-up relationships.
Plus, Raquel and Ariana are friends.
Best friends.
They were best friends.
Could you imagine someone coming to you and confiding in you about like their ups and downs of a relationship and you sit there and cry with them and you're best fucking friends and all the while you look them in their eyes while they're banging your dude?
Dude, it is the creepiest shit ever. I can't even fathom.
I could never bring myself to do that.
Ever. Watching the episodes knowing like that shit is happening behind the scenes to whatever level is the creepiest, gnarliest shit. Like you have to be, there's something very wrong with you to be able to do that.
But that's what I mean is I think with Sandoval, he's just wired differently. And with Raquel, something is going on that needs to, like trauma and things like that have got to be worked through because I don't think that she's a bad person. I think she's a broken soul.
Yeah. I remember a scene where you're talking to her and you basically are like, you have a breakdown happening around the corner. Like you telling her like she has an impending breakdown was kind of the most amazing scene of television I've ever seen. You're like, you will be having a breakdown. Do you not remember what I'm talking about?
No, I do. And I just cannot believe. Because in that moment, I was like, she might. And if she never does, like, that's fine. I guess I didn't call it correctly. But now where we are, and I read that like she's admitted herself into a mental health and treatment center.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And I was like, oh shit.
Oh, okay. I did not know that. So the mental breakdown thing was a real thing.
If what her PR team said and released to the public is true, then yes.
Okay. So you are basically a psychic.
I think people should listen to me. Yes.
Yeah. Holy shit. Like
Yeah.
you called it in like 2017, something about it.
Yes, I did.
What did you say?
She always triggered me, and I always could not stand her. And people were like, she's so nice. Why is she triggering you so much? And I'm like, I can't explain it. I'm just watching her. Her eyes are dark. And I don't mean dark like you got brown eyes. I'm like, there just is not much there.
Mm-hmm. No soul.
No soul.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or a broken soul, see?
Or a broken soul.
Yeah, because Sandoval has the same eyes as Randall. Now that's soulless.
Okay. So
Raquel got the, we need to
there's
fix
something
some
in
things.
there.
There's something that is needing to be revived.
I feel like it's my eyes if I'm blacked out. Like, you know,
Like
that,
drunk?
Yeah. Like they're glazed over. Like, you know, there's like a human in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you can't.
I've been with you when you're wasted, and you have never given off the Raquel dark eyes.
I haven't.
Never.
I kept it fun, flirty, sweet.
Yeah, the only thing that was really sketch was
Is
when you
when
just
I-
like left
I-
and left your jacket. I was like, I don't think she's coming back.
I remember going to the restroom and looking in the mirror and being like, you have drank too much and this is not going to be good. Call an Uber, go home. And I just bounced. And then I remember you
What
texted
made you
me,
not
like,
tell
"Where-"
anybody?
I don't know. I
You
think
probably you just knew you need to get out.
I was like, I need to get in a car right now.
I've been there. I've been there,
And I was like,
500 times.
Which I would like to give myself a pat on the back, you know?
I mean, to be honest, there's like no judgment here. Like, if there's one person that you could be like, you know what, I'm just gonna leave.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I got your jacket. Hit me up tomorrow.
I don't think that I was coherent enough to even know to like go back to the table and let you guys know. I remember thinking in my brain, like, fire escape, like, how the fuck do I get out? It's time to go.
Wait, didn't you do Heather McDonald's podcast where you talked about this?
Did
I
I?
don't think there was, yes.
Oh, yeah, I did, yes. When she came
I don't
on.
think anybody was more,
Concerned?
I don't want to say concerned. She was like, just so intrigued.
That is very
by
alarming.
it.
That's very alarming for 4 people to be at dinner, you, me, Heather, and Katie.
Yes.
And we're all eating, having a good time. I say, guys, I'm just gonna use the restroom.
Gone.
Never to see me again. Never to see me again for the rest of the night.
I had to leave your coat with like the bellman
How
at Gansevoort.
how long before you guys noticed like I was gone for a while?
I think once we hit like the 30 minutes, I was like, she ain't coming back. She came in, ate the rock shrimp, had a couple shots, and she's gone.
That is fucking hilarious. Well, next time I'm gonna let you know. I didn't send you a text or anything.
Nothing.
Just gone.
Just gone.
Oh
Maybe you
my-
did send me a text.
I
No,
don't-
I texted you to make sure you were okay.
And did I respond?
Well, because then I got concerned that someone like
Kidnapped
stole
me?
you. Yeah.
Right.
And
Because
if they-
usually you would, say bye to
Well, yeah.
grab your
First,
jacket.
I went in and checked the bathroom because I was like, good God,
Ooh.
like what if she fell or something?
Right.
And then you weren't there, and I was like, the next thing would be maybe she got kidnapped.
Mm-hmm.
Or, and then Katie, who's just like so fucking chill, she was like, she probably just drank too much. She need to go.
Which is what happened. But
Yeah.
Heather McDonald was like, what
She
the fuck
wanted
is
to like
happening?
obsess over it.
She did.
But in like the fun, juicy scoop kind of way.
like go on her story and be like, we've lost Sofia Franklyn.
Yes, exactly.
I fucking love her and Katie. So Raquel, I sympathize with her because I'm sure she is fucking going through it right now. I know her comments are turned off.
Are they?
Yes.
Oh, I've been through
Are
that
you giving me a
before.
look because I said I sympathize with her?
No, I think you should totally do whatever you want. If you want to sympathize, you should sympathize. If you want to drag, you should drag.
I sympathize because I've been on that end of things where people are fucking destroying you, except I did nothing wrong. She did something very wrong.
Right.
And this is where I'm going to talk about my cheating.
Okay.
Yes, I've cheated in the past, often, but it would just hurt the guy that I was dating. What
Well, who
Raquel's
else?
doing,
Oh, okay.
what Raquel's doing is she is hooking up with a guy that is her best friend's man.
Right.
She's not being a girl's girl in her cheating. You know what I'm, does that make sense?
Yes, I get exactly what you mean. And can I tell you when, obviously now, let's take my experience and my woundedness out of it. When there's a dude who creeps around and people want to label the chick the homewrecker, I'm always like, there's only one person who was in a home here, and that was the dude. So if there's a homewrecker, it is the man. The chick is
Thank
just,
you.
should she know better? Yes, but like shit happens. She doesn't owe anybody anything.
Mm-hmm.
Does she move kind of different than I probably would? Yeah, I don't love it.
I love how you talk about how she moves. Like fucking snake. She just moved. Like, how is she moving?
Raquel? Like a
Mhm.
snake. That's what I mean. When you are the chick who literally, like, when your life goes to shit,
Mm-hmm.
your girlfriends, like when the dude does you dirty, your girlfriends are who you lean in on, right? They
Yeah.
are your saving grace. They're there to lift you back up, take you out, get you laid. I mean, Katie was the driving force behind me having sex for the first time in like Years.
Years?
Yes, I hadn't had sex since I conceived my daughter.
You went years without having sex?
Absolutely.
Girl.
Ocean was, I conceived her in what? July of 2020?
Uh-huh.
That was the last time I had sex until June or July during this filming season, 2022?
Well, you were also going through like some serious emotional turmoil. So I'll give you that.
Well, still,
Well, still, of course.
like it was like 9 months. I had been broken up and I hadn't had sex. 9 months is nothing,
Were you
right?
masturbating or like you just had no
I always
sex
had
drive?
self-induced orgasms constantly.
Okay, great.
Okay?
But opening yourself up to
So,
a man.
going back to,
Yes.
Katie was like that chick, right? If this were to happen to Ariana with Sandoval, like Raquel, Sheena, those girls would have been the people to do that for Ariana. But it was Raquel, her best friend, who was the one who it happened with. And that is a
So
level of
gross.
betrayal I will never be able to understand.
No, never.
Which is also why I'm an uber cunt to most people that come around, because I don't trust people.
Yeah.
When I see that something is off, you could be the kindest person. If my gut is telling me something's off with you, I'm not going to be friendly.
Yeah.
Because guess what? I'm glad I treated Raquel the way I treated her, because everyone that was nice to her, look at what she fucking did to them. Sheena got slammed with a TRO,
What is that?
a
restraining
temporary
order?
restraining order.
Okay. Can you break that down really quick? Why?
Sheena put her hands on, Sheena punched her.
Okay.
Okay, Sheena would have told me on the phone when I called her, she would have said, I fucking clocked this hoe.
Yeah.
She did not say that. Also, scientifically impossible to make a fist with that length of a nail. All right? Call me Bill Nye, bitch.
I am fucking
Impossible.
dead. That is actually very fucking accurate. You can't.
You cannot.
Could not.
Could not.
Could not.
Okay?
I hope the police checked the nails when they showed up to the place.
No, she got the TRO, and then they had a court date set that Raquel obviously didn't show up to because she dropped it. But what I'm saying is, you may not like what my words, the packaging that it comes in. That at the end of the day, Raquel didn't fuck my man, and a lot of skanky hoes like Raquel did. Looking at my ex, she'd be like, no one's fucking him, right? Only Lauren from Utah is dumb enough to fuck that guy. But he was pulling badass looking chicks.
Yeah.
Like Raquel's.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
But because I treated her that way, she wasn't fucking my man. She was fucking the people's men that were nice to her.
Because you scared her.
Good.
Good. Got it. How are you like so in tune?
Do you know what's happening?
What?
Jess?
Are you spiraling?
No, this is what happens. I get exhausted, and then we hit the floor like a fucking trampoline, and then I go into
my God.
the atmosphere. We're there.
Rocket ship.
Yes.
We just there's a rocket launch that just fucking happened. I'm here for it. So Raquel, you didn't trust her from the beginning. How are you that in tune with your gut?
Well, clearly
'Cause
I'm not that in tune with it, because look what happened to my life.
Well,
You know, look at I'm
Well-
clearly not that in tune with it.
but maybe now you are.
Now, definitely.
You're more equipped.
Now everything makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Now I trust my gut. If my gut feels off, like, you're not coming around me.
Right. Is it just people's energy? Is
Yes.
it what they say?
It's the energy I get. I could have nothing but what would be considered a normal conversation with someone, and an observer would be like, that conversation was great. Why do you feel this way? And it's like, I can't explain it, but my gut's telling me something is wrong.
Okay.
Off.
Damn.
Yeah.
That-
It's like a superpower.
It is a superpower. I need to be more in tune with mine. So Raquel, we don't like her. She is not a girl's girl. She completely
I
fucked
hate
over
that
her
fucking
friend.
term.
Girl's girl?
Yes.
Why?
Because I just feel like it's so just like cheesy.
Then what should it be?
Like a girl's girl. It's like, I
Just
just
a
like, it's
decent
like,
human being.
you're a fucking girl. I'm a girl. You ain't got to be a girl's girl. You should just know, because like, you got a vagina. I got a vagina. We just relate. All right.
Yeah.
And then I hate when I say like women supporting women, because it's thrown out there so much. And maybe it's myself that annoys me, because I'm saying women supporting women as I'm breaking a woman down to her very fucking core. You know?
Yes.
My whole thing is, I don't support you because I think you're a low down dirty hoe.
Thank you, mic drop. Okay. I think she deserves that. She deserves that. For
Yeah, I
sure,
think-
that label. I would I cheat on a man? I have. So I can't say that I wouldn't. I would never, ever, ever touch one of my friends' men.
No.
Ever.
Ever.
Ever. I'm like crazy about it to the point where like if I'm meeting one of my girlfriend's guys for the first time, like I will dress up like more like covered up. Just like out of respect.
Really?
Yeah. Which is kind of weird.
I don't
really
even
know.
think about it. I just
No.
wear whatever I want, because it's like I'm not going into it thinking like, oh, if I dress this way, he may look at me a certain way. Like, I just don't.
I think
even
it's the raised Mormon thing.
you were raised a Momo.
Yeah.
Ooh, that changes
You weren't
everything.
at all?
No,
Not at all.
not at all.
Okay. I was a little bit.
And then didn't you go to a Catholic school too?
Yeah. And then I went to a Catholic school.
But did you go to a Catholic school because you were being raised then Catholic?
no, my mom just wanted me to get a good education.
Okay.
Okay. So is anybody talking to Raquel? Or is
No.
she excommunicated?
I
Excommunicado.
I think that, what's his name still talks to her.
Sandoval?
Yeah, Sandoval still, I'm sure, talks to her.
Is Tom Sandoval excommunicated?
Oh, yeah. But by the way, like, we got a call just saying, like, how are you feeling about this situation? If, because we haven't gotten the call to pick cameras back up again or gotten a green light for season 11, but, you know, they always feel us out. And for me, whether they come back or don't come back, it's all the same to me. I was never close with these two. I've never liked these two. So it wasn't some tremendous loss. It's actually a gain for me because I finally don't have to pretend to like get along with them for the sake of the group.
Right.
You know, I was putting on like, which was so hard. I was putting on like the happy face around Sandoval sometimes because I care about Ariana. And for a minute we weren't close because I was constantly attacking her dude. So I was like, if I care about Ariana, then I got to reel it in, which I wasn't great at. It was really hard for me to hide.
to reel in?
Yes.
Yeah.
So now everybody feels the same way I feel. I'm thriving. Bring them back on. Don't bring them back on. I don't give a fuck.
I told you so, bitches.
Yes.
I love it. That's your anthem.
Mhm.
Okay.
It is my anthem.
And then maybe that will leave room for new people to join the show.
I just want them to bring on men who like I am
Would
attracted
fuck.
to. Yeah.
I think that's the least they can do.
It's the least you can do is
For
bring
you.
someone who I think is attractive.
150%. I
Yes.
agree. You should be in the casting. Like, you should be behind the desk.
I should.
Yeah. We're saying it right here, right now.
I'm
So
gonna
they
start
know.
looking at Instagram and sending photos of hot people.
They're like, have you met them? Would they
I'm gonna be
match
like,
well
no, they're
with
gonna
the
be like, wow, that's
group?"
not organic. I need you to know this guy. Have you banged him before? Have you gone on a date with him? No, I
You're
found
like-
him on Gram. They'd be like, not
You're
happening.
like, but
then.
look at row 3 and like the picture, the second
Right?
picture. Like, come on. A slew is a slut. And the reason it's a slew and I don't say slut is because my mom would call it that because of her accent, I think, but also because you're a Mormon and like you shouldn't be saying slut. So it just happened. Like,
I
my
feel like-
company is called Sloot Media.
Oh, I love that.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like the shirts from Salt Lake that say SL, UT.
Ooh, I do too.
And like when you go to Beaver, Utah, it says eat the beaver or whatever.
So good. So good. Do you
Or
miss
I
Utah?
love no.
Me neither.
No.
I was about to try to say something nice about it, but no. Peace, love, happiness.
This is so funny that you're talking about this because James talks about something like this
What
in
is
the
he-
reunion.
What does he say?
I can't tell you. Damn
Oh,
it.
shit. Were you
Then I'll
just...
get an email from Bravo and I
Wait.
don't want that.
I do. Tell,
But
tell them to direct the email at me. But were you just film? Oh wait, you have to film not the reunion. The
we already filmed it.
confessional.
I have to film an interview today after this.
Okay, how crazy was the reunion?
When I roll up on a producer and I say, I think I went a little too hard, and instead of that producer who usually always tells me, you did fucking amazing, that was incredible, they then tell you, yeah, we're gonna try to reel you in a bit.
Ooh,
That's like, you definitely maybe went a little too heavy in the paint.
and that was to you directly.
Yeah.
Do you think you went the heaviest out of everybody?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Because you have to remember, even though I didn't like these people, I wasn't close to them, it didn't directly affect me like it did Ariana or Sheena. These are two people who were constantly telling me, you need to be real, you're a mistress, all of these things. So for me, it was like, now I'm coming for you because you literally have been saying that you're gonna teach me that 2 + 2 = 4, trying to school me on life, when this is the character trait you've possessed and now acted on. And
Ooh.
still, knowing y'all were doing this, had the fucking audacity to call me a mistress and tell me that I need to be real.
Yeah.
So yes, I was pissed.
And she was fucking projecting or trying to cover up her own shit. I remember that scene. She goes up to you and she's like, bimbo mistress. And you're like, put a sentence together.
Yeah.
That's what you said.
Well, because she was like,
dying.
Lala, literally, like, and then it's like she, like, powers down. I was like,
then
do we
she
need to plug
reboot.
her in? I know there's an outlet, like, literally right
Right.
here. Do one of y'all want to, like, plug your friend in? So you get the
and then
thought
she
out.
reboots. You're
And
like,
then she reboot.
put a sentence together. You did not like the bimbo mistress, but you were laughing hysterically.
You want to know why I was laughing hysterically?
Why?
Because the last time I heard the word bimbo, it was when my mother was telling my dad that his hairdresser was a bimbo, and I was literally 7.
Yeah.
Haven't heard that word ever since.
I haven't heard that one in a fucking while.
Yeah, so that was like, wow, mistress bimbo. Like, horrible insult, but also like, wow, what a throwback word.
Throwback word. And also, why the fuck are you talking to me about that in particular? Get away from
Especially
me.
when we're like literally in the middle of bumfuck valley, okay?
Yeah.
At a pool party.
That pool party did not.
And you have precision eyeliner on and 6-inch heels. Like, step back. I'm literally in a linen jumpsuit.
She had a lot of interesting outfit choices. The hoodie that was cut off right here
Yeah.
with the corset.
Mm-hmm,
Very interesting choice. Pretty girl, but some of the outfit choices I was confused by.
a little confusing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like with
She's
it, with
confused.
she, I think she wore that with the thong pants.
I think so.
Which if you're
With
gonna wear an
crazy
outfit,
boots. With
yeah,
crazy
boots.
Puss in Boots. Something was not like she actually looked like she was like Robin Hood, Puss in Boots in that episode. Okay, is this me being a mean girl? Because I'm not.
I think that when someone fucks their best friend's man, you can comment on their horrific style.
On one of their outfits. She's
Yeah.
just cute in like other scenes.
Well, by the way, you're not making fun of something she can't change. My mom always taught me, it's not mean if they can change it, you know?
Right. It's not mean if they can change it. Okay, Lala, I love you so fucking much. I'm about to pee my pants. I don't know what's happening.
I'll tell you after.
Okay, great.
I'll tell you after.
Where can they find
Where can people find me? Is that what you said?
Mhm.
You can find me on Instagram at Lala Kent.
Podcast is
Give them Lala
okay, Vanderpump Rules.
on Bravo every Wednesday at 9, 8 Central. You
Mm-hmm.
can also watch on Peacock. You can buy my goods at givethemlala.com. You can buy your baby goods. I don't know that you have many mothers. Do you?
I probably do actually.
Oh, okay. Well, you can get your baby some goods at
Mhm.
givethemlalababy.com.
Yes. And her makeup is incredible. Her lip gloss, by the way. And you guys know where to find me, Sophia then F, Franklyn with a Y, on all social media platforms. Lala, I love you.
I love you, babe.
Sleuths, we'll talk to you next week.
I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast just as much as I have. I will be putting out Lala's Give Them Lala podcast from the other day as well. So stay tuned for that podcast, as well as the other video that I mentioned in the beginning that I've been working on while being very sick. I'm feeling a little better, I will say that. And I am going to put out all the juicy news about Ariana, Coachella, her new love interest, all of that great stuff. And of course, you know, Tom and his little adventure to a spa that they called a mental wellness facility with Raquel. So stay tuned for all of that, and make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so that way you get notified every time I put a new video out. And I promise, the second that I am better, we are going live. When I can actually talk and not have to worry about catching my breath, we are going live, and we are going to be going over all of this Vanderpump juicy Scandoval stuff. So have a wonderful day, everyone.